So I started talking to this girl, right? She met the initial criteria. Tall, beautiful, hand stretched towards the Lord, and most importantly, she made Sai do a double take. But after a few conversations and realizing there wasn't much chemistry between us, I obviously kept trying. We've all tried to make a situation work when most of the boxes are checked, but there's that one that you can't quite just let go of, but you try to force it anyway. I asked this woman who was 5 years older than me, where did she see herself in 5 years? And her visage looked like she had just been asked the final question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Later, she told me the story of a guy that was into her that she had no interest in, bought her a Louis bag. And you guessed it, it was on her arm that very evening I saw her. Asking her why she kept it, she responded, "Why would I get rid of the things guys I've never liked buy me?" The dumbfounded look on my face didn't tip off that I had just found another red flag. On my way home that day, I thought to myself, how could I be mad at a girl who lives her life this way? She's only a product of her environment. It's not her fault strangers on the internet offer her $5,000 just to meet her in person. Dang, my hand's getting cold. I wish I had some gloves right now. In a video game, when you play a character that only has one good move, you're gonna make sure you use it often, to the point of exhaustion. Why even bother to learn the other moves when the one that works is just too easy? She never learned the rest of the moveset. She only had one card to play. I was mad at myself for trying to get to know a girl just because she was attractive. I fell into the same trap that every other guy does. While searching for intellect and foresight, I settled for appearance. I learned if the cover really is that interesting, the rest of the book might just not be. Now, I don't say these things to be harsh. I truly respect this woman and want the best for her. I just wish she wouldn't avoid me in church like I had some kind of disease. Beauty is as much of a currency as the US dollar is. And the best part is, it's accepted globally. You can use it to obtain just about anything. Opportunity, relationships, but most commonly, attention. It's so important, people invest in their own beauty, hoping to one day get a return on that investment. The rest of the world knows that beauty is in such high demand that it's sold to us everywhere. Selling the fantasy of the person you think others are supposed to see you as. A full face of makeup, a nice outfit, coupled with a sweet fragrance on your neck with a beautiful bag on your arm. With all that, you must be subconsciously communicating to everyone around you that you mean business whenever you walk in the room. You can craft an entire persona with an assortment of products that ends up masking who you really are. The everlasting performance that I see people have in public is exhausting to me. When people leave the house every day, they feel an obligation to transform into another person. I know people that put on makeup just to go to the corner store. People that can't go anywhere without asking someone if their outfit is okay. Now, is your appearance supposed to be a reflection of who you are, or is the outfit all you really have to offer to someone? No amount of cologne can mask the fact that you stink. That same girl I mentioned before would post pictures on social media after she was done working out at the gym. And I thought to myself, yeah, you look good right now. But why do we even need to see the progress that you're trying to make? Do you want encouragement, advice on your deadlift form? What is it? And as if she was reading my mind, 5 minutes later, she posted another story clarifying that she doesn't post pictures of herself trying to get attention or validation from others. I think somebody must have struck a nerve. One might call me a hypocrite for criticizing people who care so much about their appearance, being someone who's bought maybe 6 pairs of shoes in the past 3 months, and I won't even give you the cliche response like, I dress as a way of personal expression. It's not to please others. When people say that, they're usually lying. Most of the time, I'm doing the exact opposite, dressing as comfortably as possible because I have no desire to please others. I just like kicks. My family members berate me for not getting haircuts or buying clothes that would be presentable for my Sunday best. But who am I trying to impress? When there's no consequence for wearing sweatpants, why put on slacks? I get my confidence from what I say and the way that I present myself, not if my jacket has built-in shoulder pads or not. I make decisions that make sense for my personal lifestyle. My intention isn't to sound arrogant as if curating your appearance to the benefit of others isn't useful in some circumstances, but if you're not in a position to hire me and sign my checks, I think judging the way I'm dressed says enough about your character to make your opinion irrelevant. Walking into a room wearing exactly what you want rather than what everyone expects you to wear is the most authentic statement you can make with your dress. I don't want my life to be a parody, only mimicking what others expect, constantly doing a temperature check on what everyone around me deems acceptable, also I can get the best response from strangers or be thought of with high esteem. That's reactionary. Changemakers don't disrupt the status quo by pleasing people in their vicinity. They do it by pissing them off in the most attractive way possible. Some of my biggest influences choose to wear the same thing every day. And that one less daily distraction became part of what they were known for, with people choosing to follow their lead because they appreciated their consistency and authenticity. I don't wear makeup so you can see the bags under my eyes after the hours of work that I've put into staring at my designs on a computer screen. I don't wear loafers because with sneakers, I can run for the train that I'm about to miss and get to my destination 5 minutes earlier. I don't get haircuts because I'm confident that what I'm saying will actually distract you from the fact that I could use one. When I got my job as a shoe designer, I absolutely put effort into what I wore that day. I wore these glasses that don't have any prescription in them because I thought they made me look smarter. I wore the most expensive sweater that I owned, brushed my hair in a certain way, and even sprayed on some cologne. But that was only 5% of the beauty I walked into that room with. I rehearsed my presentation for hours and planned out every single word that I was going to say. Once I got the job, I realized business casual really just means don't dress like you're going to a nightclub. My boss wears crew necks, her boss wears leggings, and the CEO wears sneakers. I think I'll be okay just wearing hoodies for the foreseeable future.
I'm never gonna treat you like I should. Ooh.